I want to be a rain cloud today. So, if you can't tell, it's absolutely miserable today. And I have this fun little thing that happens in my brain when it rains. I shut down completely. I stop functioning. Like, your girl does not have seasonal depression. She has every day when it's raining or is not perfectly sunny and beautiful out, depression. And I vowed to change that because it is my most toxic trait and I'm just tired of doing this to myself. So I think this project will be the first step in making that change. So we are off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of craft stores, Mr. Michael himself. And we are going to Lowe's Hardware, where I already know I'm going to be ridiculed by all the straight white men because I'm not a big boy buying a 2x4. So that's a vibe, and I'll catch you later when we get there. All right, we're at Michael's. Does anybody else have a shopping list when you go to the craft store, or is that just a crazy Emily thing?
There he is, it's Michael.
You already know I couldn't resist. Bye, Michael. See you probably like tomorrow. I'm so ecstatic right now. We don't have to go to Lowe's anymore. I'm so happy. Yeah, we found chicken wire and we found a ton of other stuff I didn't need. However, we have a few more things we need to find. We need to find glue and we need to find LED lights, like a little pack of them, like the battery operated. I actually did wind up putting LEDs in my hat, but did it work? No. So just ignore me whenever I mention them. But first, bubble tea. Dearest bubble tea gods, I bow to thee. Back on the road, baby. We're at Walmart. It's really raining. I don't want to get out. Alright, I'm back. And I've accumulated all of the materials needed to create this project. Starting with an enormous cardboard box that I'm gonna cut a donut shape out of for the base of the hat. I'm using the same exact structure method as I used to make my mushroom hat. So I'm gonna go ahead and trace it and make it fit my head. Alright, I'm gonna cut this out a little bit smaller than how I traced it with my X-Acto knife. I'm just gonna spray paint it silver so that it matches the wire and you won't see any brown underneath the fluff. It's the next day. We are enjoying the outdoors. We are going to be working with wire today. I got my donut shape. Once again, not perfect. It's not a perfect circle, nor is this perfectly in the middle, but we're gonna make it work. And you're gonna take this side and you're gonna put it down. I love how this is like a tutorial, even though I'm just like making this up as I go. And so we're gonna work with chicken wire. You wanna make sure you have protective gloves on because the wire can be sharp on the ends. And I'm gonna be using pliers and wire cutters as well as just my hands to mess with the chicken wire. And to hold it down, we have some zip ties. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We're making just a general shape over the top. It doesn't have to be a perfect dome. So we're gonna get it done. So after I put all the chicken wire on top and I folded down all the edges and I secured it with some zip ties, we got a lot of sharp shit going on. So I'm going to secure all the edges with just a little bit of duct tape, maybe 2 layers. We'll see how I'm feeling. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And this is like the least fun part. So I'm sorry if this is boring. It's boring me too. I'm like dreading doing this because I just want to add like the fluffy stuff. So we have a base shape and it doesn't look perfect, but it literally doesn't matter because we're gonna be putting all sorts of fluff on top of it. And this doesn't have to look perfect either because it's not gonna cut our phalanges, and that's what's important. So this is the base. It looks like crap. Trust the process. These came with perfect timing. The mail truck just came around the corner and dropped these off as I was finishing that last shot. This is gonna be the real game changer of this whole hat and costume, because bitch, I'm not just a normal cloud. I'm gonna be a motherfucking
rain cloud, bitch.
It looks like rain. Oh, I love it. She is the moment. She is a legend. All right, guys, we're on the final day of my cloud hat, and we have the whole structure here. It looks a damn mess at the moment. However, we're adding all the fluff. I patch tested some spray adhesive, which is what we're gonna use to attach it, because I find that it's probably the easiest for attaching all this fluff on top, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Just spraying a little bit. Spraying some on the back of the fluff as well. And just sticking it on. And I'm just gonna keep doing that until I'm done.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die!
It looks like an enormous pile of whipped cream, and I'm living for it. Now what we're gonna do is, we have 2 colors of spray paint. We have gray and we have blue. I'm going to take it over somewhere where I can spray paint it and just give it little pops of color here and there. I'm trying to be very light-handed on the spray paint because I still want it to look like a cloud, but I want to give it the storm cloud feel. So I just wanted to mention that I'm not adding the fluff to the bottom yet because we have to add all the crystal bead rain crapola on first. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish the top, and then I'll meet you back. This is literally something out of my wildest dreams. I'm obsessed. So now I'm gonna be adding all the crystal beads to the bottom, and I'll show you how. So for the crystal beads, I'm gonna be turning this over, poking little holes, and then shoving a little crystal through it. For example, ta-da! And it's hanging there. I'm gonna do that for all the rest of the beads. I don't really have a particular way I'm hanging them on, but I'm just gonna add a whole bunch, and it's gonna be beautiful. I have to definitely trim the beads because they're dragging along my feet, and I'm a little discombobulated at the moment, but I'm gonna wait till my mother gets home to help me trim them. Otherwise, I'm going to finish adding the fluff to the bottom here and add a few more strands of beads, and then I'm literally gonna be done. You're not about to tell me that this isn't a rain cloud. Holy mother. I'm going to seal it with some spray adhesive and add a little bit more color, and then this will literally be finished. I guess I will see you guys when I have the full look together. Within the process of me becoming this raincloud character, I tinted this wig silver and also got this vintage psychedelic 60s or 70s dress that reminded me of rain. We're done with the finished look. You can check it out on Instagram or TikTok, but I can't really get the full body right now. That's the headpiece. Thanks for coming with me on this magical journey of becoming a rain cloud. I hope that I can start uploading more consistently. However, we all know that I'm not a man of my word. So we will see. Thanks for watching. I love you guys.